Ladies and gentlemen, CommandrAwesome here, and today I have for you a game that I have been seeing popping up on my feed for a day or two now. Warfare Online, which is a free-to-play title that is currently in early access. If you guys are familiar with Warfare 1917 or Warfare 1944, this is the new modernized version of those games. Unfortunately, I don't have much knowledge of the previous games. I've never played them. I don't know too much about them, so this is all going to be new for me. Now, I have gone through the tutorial. I have learned the game from what the tutorial has to teach me, and I'm going to give you guys a nice little overview of the game itself and some gameplay. So let's just start with the fact that, yes, this is a free-to-play game, although there is a store function. You can buy in-game gold to spend on supply boxes and premium unlocks. You can obviously buy supply boxes, and that contains random assets and items. You have your premium subscription, $74.99 for 180 days. Yo. And then you have your credits, okay, which are these silver squares. So let's get into what the game is all about. So if we go to collection, you can see that there are currently 3 factions or nations. There's neutral, which is seems to be not finished yet. You have the USA, and you have the Russians. So essentially this game is basically a card game. Now, I look at it as, you know, any card game has decks. So essentially we can come back and we can go to our platoons and we can create a platoon or a deck. So we'll just click USA, and then we'll go to units. We assign a unit, click rifleman. Now, the way that this works is, if I select these riflemen, this rifleman pack, I guess, within this pack of riflemen is 10 rifleman cards. All the rifleman cards will be the same. And then within this pack, you can then customize as far as how you have unlocked things. So if we come in here, we can go to weapons. You can see that currently you can get the M16, the M4, or the Scar Heavy. Each one has a different perk. So you have plus damage, and you have aim time. So it might be a negative and a positive to each one. You can come to the next slot here, where you can pick the type of kit he has. So let's just say we want a fire support kit. Well, within that fire support kit, you know, you get some grenades and all that good stuff here. Magazine capacity, heavy grade barrel for extra impact. Gives you a positive and a negative to each one. You can come down to your skin, whatever, that doesn't really matter as far as gameplay. And then you come in here and go to your type of skill. So let's say we want to be urban warfare training. Build up in areas increases the effectiveness of cover for this unit. Naturally, it gives you a cover bonus. So as you guys can see, that you can sit here and you can actually customize each deck or card pack that you put into your platoon. We can come here and grab another one. Let's just say we want the Abrams. We can come in here and we can see all their... We'll just go to unlocks, okay? And there's different tiers. And as you get better stuff. So as you can see, the way that this works is you unlock something by playing with XP. But you cannot use it until you pay for it, I believe, pay for it with these silver credits. Naturally, if you have money, you can sit there and buy the gold and just go balling and, you know, get a ton of stuff. Would I consider something like this pay to win? I don't know yet. It seems as though if you sit there and you deck out your guys with all this gear and stuff and you get all these buffs, yes, you can essentially be paid to win. But that is without me going deeper into the game and actually finding out. So next order of unit, we have these support cards. Now within these support cards are basically either some type of skill or naturally support. So you have mortar strikes, You have artillery strikes. You can actually get an assault team, which if you click on the assault team here, can I look at it? Yeah, there we go. You deploy an assault team. I don't really see, I don't know if there's a benefit. I guess they're better. I don't know, no way to tell. At least maybe I don't know what I'm looking at. Whoops. And then you have, you know, just different perks. So here's a supply boost. You gain 1 supply, and essentially the way it works is in order to get to, let's just say we want to get to this assault team, we're going to need 5 supply points. So right there, that supply boost will give you an additional 1 supply, and it costs 0. All right, so let's get into some gameplay here. Let's get into the meat and potatoes. We're just going to go into the practice portion, and then we're going to go be the US Basic. We are going to continue, and we're going to select an enemy, and that is going to be the Russian beginner. We are going to play on Village. There are currently 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alpine, Village, Storm, and Blizzard. That's all they have as of right now, so we're going to play Village. And we're going to click Practice. Now, this game to me feels like it could be a game that would essentially thrive on, let's just say, a tablet or a cell phone. It just feels like one of those, you know, those mobile games. Okay, here we go. Starting support assets. So basically, most card games start out like this. At least I know Hearthstone does, or Hearthstone, however you want to call it. We can just come in here and say, you know what, we want this, this, and this, or we don't want this, this, and this. So what we'll do is, let's just say we don't want this draw fire card. We're going to click that. Click confirm. It will automatically give us a new card here, and it gave us Oscar Mike, which is actually a pretty good card. So those are the 3 support cards we start with. Now, essentially the way that this game works is we want to get over to this side on their base and destroy them. I'm going to start out with getting a rifleman unit, and I'm going to have them push up to this cover. Now, the way that the cover works is essentially you have hard cover, or hard cover, and I guess it's, you know, medium cover. So the way we have green, which means it's heavy. I think if I click on them, yeah, it tells me I'm in heavy cover. I'm going to have these guys go over to the yellow, and if it's yellow, I believe it's medium cover. Not too sure. We're going to keep these guys here, and we're going to pick up a MG team on the field. Over. Now these guys should have went there. I don't know why they skipped over that. So these guys should be pushing up to this point here, while these guys push to here. Now they just hit me with a smoke screen, which takes down my accuracy bonus. Okay, he's going here. Excuse me. All right, so let's just see. Yeah, this is light cover. So now, what this means is basically I can arm which cover pieces I want them to go to. So, all right, right now, let's just get an artillery strike is... Okay, so it's a little bit more precision. Let's get the assault team, because we have 7. Now, I don't have any of these armed. If I did, this assault team would stop here. But since I don't, the next one that is armed is right here. So they're going to automatically go to this this position. If I don't have anything highlighted and these 2 are taken over, then
friendly MG team entering the AO.
The way it would work is they would just keep going, and then they would stand in the open and get shot up at this point. So we're going to move up, guys. We're going to take these guys. We want to say we want them here. Take these guys and push them up. We'll push these guys up to hard cover here.
Loud and clear. Over.
And then we'll push these guys up, and automatically they're going to go to the next possible location that they can go to. So, considering that they started firing on us, these guys have stopped. I don't know if it's like a suppression mechanic. Even though they're not being fired upon, I don't really know. But that's what it seems anyway. So they're pushing up. We're going to get our LAV in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to push up this rifle crew. We're going to go... Actually, I'm going to put them here. Let's get rid of that light cover. They're going to bypass this light cover and go right to this heavy cover. Excuse me. We'll get another AT team in here. I want them to go right to that cover there. So we're going to disable all these. and they're going to go to this one here. Now, let's get... What we can do here is we can click this, and we can arm our Oscar mic, which would then give us increased speed and damage output for 30 seconds. Click that, get these guys to push up. They're going to push up here. We'll click this. So right now we're stomping these guys naturally. And you can see up here is the timeline, the positions, and basically see how much, you know, better I'm doing with that. So we're in their ass right now. We can move these guys up. Let's get another rifleman squad out. Disable this since we're so far up. That rifleman squad will now push up this way. All right, let's get our artillery strike out.
Friendly artillery fire inbound.
We want to draw fire on this location here. That'll help unsuppress my men. That artillery strike didn't do too much, did it? Effective against infantry. We can disable their weapon. So you can see that there's buffs. You can also see what cards that they have in their inventory that they can play at any time. Up here. Alright, let's get... What do we have here? Get a mortar strike here.
Firing.
So here's our supply boost. Let's get that. We get one supply. It wasn't very effective, now was it? Push these guys up.
Rifles at the ready. Over.
Push these guys up. Push these guys up. Push these guys up again.
Moving out. Over.
Oscar, mic them up. We're about to win this game. Going. Get your ass up there. I don't know why he didn't move up. He's stuck behind here. But essentially, he should be moving up. Let's just
Loud
get him
and
up.
clear. Over.
I don't know if he's going to sit there as well. Looks like he is. Anyway, there you go. We won the match. So I imagine when you play against somebody, which I have not yet, it can be pretty competitive. You know, just basically... knowing your deck, just like any card game, can give you an advantage over the opponent, or over your opponent. And then at the end, we have a nice little screen, which is actually kind of nice, very detailed. Tells you everything that you need to know about what happened within the game, or within the match. So let's see here. Let's go all the way back to the beginning. Recruit. Play 3 games in practice mode. Yes, I have done that. I got an additional 20 gold tickets. So as you can see, I can grind out, you know, these gold tickets, and, you know, I earned 50 of these silver credits here. So you can see that it is possible to come in here and play games and achieve, you know, unlockables. You can see that I am, you know, I've gained a lot of progress towards the M4, recon kit, you know, so on and so forth. My question is this game going to be pay to win? It seems like the way that the premiums, you know, the purchases that you can buy in this game are definitely leading towards pay to win. But with it being so early, it's hard to tell. And not only that, it's early, you know, access. So there's a lot of things that can change. And you get a real nice detailed screen here of who killed who and, you know, in what scenario. We got a graph, the front line, you know, if you really care about all that stuff, cool. Maybe when you get up in the higher, you know, echelon of competitiveness of this game, maybe that'll mean something to you. And then you can see basically what they've loaded out in, and what their support assets were. Keep in mind, it's very early access, guys. Things are definitely, you know, have the ability to change, but, you know, it's one of these games that could be good if you're into that tug-of-war style, or that, you know, that constant, you know, push-pull game types and things of that nature. It's pretty quality. It's a decent quality graphically anyway. Sound-wise, it's okay. But, you know, if you're getting that itch to just screw around and just, you know, try and, you know, mess around, just like a lot of people play Hearthstone that way, where they just go in, it's kind of like one of them chill games. You know, maybe this is your thing. For me, this is not my kind of game. Chances are I probably won't play this again, and if I do, it'll be when they update it again. But until then, you know, maybe next time I'll give it a go again, and maybe I'll send you guys another video. But for those of you that are curious about this game, I do suggest you go check it out. I mean, it doesn't hurt. It's free. And see if you like it. It might be one of those games that you can just kind of hang out and play with your friends or just mess around, you know. So I hope you guys enjoyed the game. And if you did, please let me know. If you didn't, let me know. And make sure you smash the like button. And if you're interested in more, hit the subscribe button. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.